Hi, my name is Sally McGinn. I'm a chartered sports and exercise psychologist, and I have my own consulting business which I started back in 2014. This is a second career, a lifestyle change from 28 years in corporate IT, and many of the softer skills I developed over that time has given me great experience and skills that I can use as a practitioner. I have a passion for wanting to help clients succeed, however they define that success. And from mentoring graduates through the corporate IT hierarchy system and my background in equestrian sport and golf, it felt a very natural transition to the work I do now. I'm lucky to work with a variety of clients. When I was in training, I would snap up any opportunity to work with any clients in any sport, elite or amateur, paid or unpaid. That helped me gain valuable experience in applied settings. My work now is more focused on four main teams that I work with, which are GB Wheelchair Rugby, GB Para Badminton, Rams RFC, who are a National League One rugby club, and Women's England Lacrosse, as well as some private clients. I also focus my time on supervising BASIS trainee sports and exercise psychologists. Going back into education as a mature person was a little daunting, and the whole process for me to become chartered took 10 years, from doing my OU psychology degree whilst I was working full-time, my master's full-time, and then the 4-year process through BPS QSET. My Achilles heel was the research aspect of the accreditation process, and explains why I'm much more applied focused. It was a big learning curve, which enabled me to appreciate why our work as practitioners is evidence-based. I also found early on that I was desperate to ensure that I provided something that the client could take away. And you learn that your values to a client comes in very different forms, whether that is strategies that you help the client to develop or the opportunity for them to reflect on their situation, which can often bring them some simplicity and rationality to the situation that they're challenged with. Throughout my training, as well as working with a variety of clients, I delivered the Psychology of Injury module for third-year undergrads at UWE Bristol. I wrote articles for various equestrian magazines, created some online workshops for businesses, and got interviewed on BBC Radio. For any trainee, I would recommend engaging in as much variety as you can, which helps you understand who you are as a practitioner and where your strengths lie. Full-time sports psychologist roles are few and far between, so being able to work in different sports and contexts is important. And when you work with a team like GB Wheelchair Rugby, not only are you there to support them in a psychological capacity, managing the highs and lows, but often you need to be prepared to go and do other things such as fill water bottles, help the athletes into their chairs, help them through the airport checking in and security process if you're travelling, push their chairs when they need to get across the road quickly, to hold a fan to help them cool down, or even being there whilst they're in hospital due to injury. However, that is often how you build great relationships and can gain some insights that you wouldn't necessarily get when you just have a one-to-one chat. You couldn't pay me enough to give up this job, or in fact the passion that I do. There are times when you need to support the challenges, but the thrill of seeing an athlete achieve what they set out to do is indescribable. I am proud to do the job I do.